On this episode of Roaches to Wrenches, we clean up everything. Oh yeah. 6 bang bang, boys. So the engine degreaser doesn't work too well for removing carbon buildup, so I got this Seafoam. I was doing some research. Apparently, as it says right here, it's gonna clean up those that carbon buildup. Hopefully it'll help dissolve it a little bit. If it's not all able to come off, it's not a big deal. I'll just put the whole cylinder head back together. I mean, I'll put the whole engine back together and just run some Seafoam like this through it. Hopefully that works. Just got to one of my neighbor's houses, man. This dude's a businessman. He got like a whole bunch of businesses, bro. He's working on this Mercedes C240. I think it's like his wife's car or something, man. Yeah, this thing's a pretty cool car, man. I actually asked him like what was up with it, but looks like he's charging the battery. I think like there was something wrong with the ECU or something. He had to get a new one, like, you know, like Mercedes. I don't know much about Mercedes, but yeah, man. He got that Daimler AG. Yeah, man. Anyway, let's go pick up this, let's go find this air compressor. I probably shouldn't even be filming inside his house, bro. He wouldn't like that. Anyway. Alright, man. You know, I got this guy, his house right here. You know, I'm not even going front, man. Like, his cars and stuff, like this dude, he got this business he does, man. Like, I'm not gonna say the specifics of it because I don't have permission from him to be filming stuff and everything, but I got so much respect for this dude. He was a captain in the Marine Corps or something. I think he retired in around 2012, I think. And yeah, I got a lot of respect for him. I mean, this dude he was in Iraq and Afghanistan. He was in Somalia back in '91. Yeah, man. Anyway, there's no question without that guy, I would not be where I am today. So I just figured I'd share that with y'all. Okay, boys, I got the exhaust manifolds off. Should be sitting in the box. I took a look inside the cylinder heads, inside the exhaust ports. These are in a lot better condition than I expected. I expected them to be like so much gunk on the actual valves, but there's not as much as I thought. Because, I mean, my plan was if there was too much gunk on the valves, I would have had to just get the valve removal tool anyway and then clean off the valves manually. Because, you know, Seafoam is all right and all. You know, y'all just saw me. I got it. I already have this thing open. I'm about to just pour it into the ports. Seafoam is all right, but it's not going to remove everything. You know what I mean? And I want this car to be mint when I'm done. You know, I want it to have maximum power, you know, as much power as it had from the factory operating at full capacity. All right, boys, here we go with the Seafoam. Oh yeah, I'll probably put a little too much in there. This is also a good test to see if the valves are leaking. This is going minty fresh, boys. Man, I'm about to have to buy some more Seafoam. This sucks. So as y'all can see, the valves do not appear to be leaking that much. I have a little drip going on right here, so this one's probably leaking up here. And so yeah, it's looking pretty good. I don't think any of these ones are leaking. I gotta look up on this side. But yeah, I was considering taking the heads to a machine shop to get them, you know, to get everything like minty mint. Like I'm talking freaking acid bath. And but if I had to do that, then I would have to take off the camshafts and I would have to remove the valves and, you know, grind them all down with the freaking, you know, I don't have the mill. I don't have any of the stuff like that. And that's going to be a pain in the ass and it's going to take more time. And I don't really want to do that. So I'm just going to hope this Seafoam idea works. And I might just go in there with an old toothbrush and clean off, you know, any leftover stuff. So yeah, this is all looking pretty good. It doesn't look like the valves are leaking. I got both sides of the block cleaned off, head gasket residue. So now, pretty much all I'm waiting for is just for this thing. This side, none of the valves are leaking on this side, which is a good thing. However, I filled this side all the way up to the brim, this one I'm showing you right now, and it has almost completely leaked out. That is all the carbon buildup. That's not a bent valve or anything, you guys. So I'm probably gonna start chiseling away at this carbon buildup and then see what's up. Hopefully, I got this toothbrush right here. I'm gonna start messing with it. This is all carbon. This is what was inside these exhaust ports. Look at all that. I tried to catch most of it. I didn't really catch most of it. It all kind of spill all over the place. It's really hard, but mind you, Seafoam is like this bluish. It's clear, you know what I mean? It's like clear blue. And this is just black, completely black. As you can see, a lot of the stuff broke loose. Like, it's crazy. Look at how much of it broke loose. Look at that. You can actually see like the metal. See, look at all that. You can see the metal behind it, kind of. This is the other head. Like, look at that. See that? That's all. So much of it is broken loose. Like, you can actually see it. So, I'm still going to be using the brush, the toothbrush, and some more engine degreaser to do that. But I'm pretty much out of Seafoam, so I can't do that again. Okay, gentlemen, if you notice, the heads look a lot cleaner now. I got all the gasket residue. I got all that off. I had it soaking in some Seafoam up in there in the valves. Put some engine degreaser in there also, let it sit. Y'all saw me do it. I just chiseled off as much of this carbon residue as I could. It's really difficult to get off without damaging anything. Right now, the camshaft is sideways, so all the valves are seated. So when you hammer it, you know, you're not worrying about the valve going down and hitting the camshaft, because then you're gonna be in a pile of you know what. Make sure you don't do that. Make sure you don't put the screwdriver in sideways so you're not hurting the actual side of the combustion chamber. I chiseled off as much as I could. This is pretty much as clean as I'm gonna get it. A few pointers for anyone doing this in the future. Make sure you focus on the edges of the valves, right? Because that's where all the performance is. The center of the valves is really not a big deal. The carbon on the sides, however, is going to affect how much exhaust is, how fast the exhaust is going to be able to leave the combustion chamber, which will affect your performance. So make sure you get all the carbon off the edges. Now, obviously, this is not the correct way to do it. If you want to do this properly, get the right tools and remove the valves. You know, take the head to the machine shop and then clean off all the valves with a wire wheel or some kind of solvent. But anyway, this is a budget build, you know what I mean? So as it is right now, everything is cleaned up. Everything is ready to go back together. Yeah, hopefully I'm going to have this thing running as soon as possible once I get the parts in. Anyway, as always, I'm grinding. I hope y'all are doing the same. Y'all stay strong, stay healthy, and stay inspired. I'm out. Peace.